Good evening, campers, streamers, and babysitters. And yes, I know, I know. In our last review, we said we'd be back shortly, and it's been about, 10, 11 days since then.
Somewhere around there.
Please bear with us. And for those who have, thank you, because today is the day. We've been teasing it. We've said it to a few people, that we're kind of close buddies with on YouTube. Obviously, Evan from Rockland Graves kind of knows a little bit about what's going on. Alex from the Beyond the Void podcast, everybody that we know, they've kind of known what's been brewing behind the scenes here. And I'm excited to say that now we can kind of tell you guys. So, I mean, this has been something that Luke and I have been working on, and we've been really eager to share. We can't share it fully yet, but we can at least announce it. And that is that Luke and I have been hard at work on a horror short film. Yes, this was something that kind of came up because in our local area, they have a independent horror short film festival coming up. And it kind of just seemed very, I don't know, kind of like it was meant to be, in a sense that, we kind of boot up the horror channel. We have some good traction. A lot of you guys show up and start watching us. We're talking about horror movies, reviewing horror movies, giving our thoughts and opinions. And obviously, we've said it 100 times on this platform that we are aspiring horror writers and filmmakers ourselves. So it's time, I think, that we throw our hat in the ring. So we took what turned from basically the hope of 2 weeks into about a month. And we have been hard at work on a short film. And I would like to also let you guys know that we did submit a festival cut to that independent short film festival just this past Sunday. So we've kind of been taking a week to decompress and you just kind of get things back up and running. We got some good stuff planned for you. But Luke, why don't you tell them a little bit about the horror film, which we entitled Sycophant?
Well, first off, I thought we were getting on here to announce that we were parting of the ways, but I mean, I guess Dylan threw me a curveball here. No, seriously though, like Dylan said, we love reviewing things, we love going to the theater to see things, all these new horror properties. But it's one of those things where our end game, in a perfect world, would be that we become filmmakers and writers, and that's really where our heart lies. And seeing all these films, you get inspired that you want to get your hands dirty, so to speak, and kind of get down on the ground floor and get granular with it, and kind of get into that filming and editing process. But yes, going into the actual short film itself, I don't know how much we want to tell everyone. It's broad strokes, maybe. It's one of those films where we kind of went back and forth with a few different things. There were a few ideas out there, a couple of different scripts in their infancy, I'd say. And then this one is revolving around a painting of sorts. Mm. And there was, almost meant to be stars aligned, happenstance, I guess, of, Dylan finding we had talked about this idea, and we were going to kind of let it percolate a minute and see, which idea was going to come out the winner. And, Dylan found a painting by the side of the road. And
we had literally just gotten off the phone and it was up the street from me. I was going to I believe it was Memorial Day when we hit this one on the head, and I was going to a Memorial Day get together, and there was just a painting on the side of the road that some old lady in my neighborhood was just throwing out, and it just kind of fell into place. So I guess we don't want to give away too much, because obviously we have the trailer going up on the channel simultaneously with this video. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. If you haven't, definitely go check it out. But this was hard. This was really difficult. There was a lot that we learned. We have had a few false starts over the years of trying to get, a project or two off the ground. But I think that's just kind of our niche. I'm kind of seeing our trend of we attempt something, We attempted a couple of times, and then finally, by like the third or fourth time, it sticks, and we're able to complete it.
And I think filmmaking, that's kind of the nature of the beast, where it's one thing to go to the theater to see a finished product and then kind of give your thoughts and critique, so to speak, of how you feel about that property. But, to actually turn those cameras on to, or get into that editing process, it is a way different ball game. It's something where no matter how prepared you feel you are going into it, you're always going to get that curveball, and there's always going to be another day. Let's see if we can get everyone back to fix up some things. And being so married to a particular project, you always want to fix everything. You
Mhm.
always want to make everything better. So, those 2 weeks turn into a month, and then before you know it, a deadline's creeping up on you, and you got to get something out. So it's one of those things where you can never really anticipate a full timeline, no matter what you designate. And say, I think we're prepared enough. 2 weeks, easy peasy. Let's get it all done. It's like never. You can't really expect once you start getting into it and getting your hands dirty. Like we said, we were going to be back. It took a little longer than expected, but we are here now.
Yes, and I do want to say thanks for sticking by us, guys. I know we kind of left abruptly. We have a tendency to do that, and I don't want to keep that as the trend going forward. We definitely want to give you
It
guys
wasn't our
a little
intention.
bit more of a heads up. Yes, we've been sitting on some content. We have videos that'll be coming out all this week. Of course, we have the lead up coming up at the end of next week with Talk to Me coming out.
Very
But yeah,
excited.
we're working on content all this week to get to you guys. We have a lot of stuff planned out. Luke, while I was deep in the bowels of editing hell, along with our good friend Adrian, who we'll talk about a little bit more in a second, he graciously got the ball rolling and started on some stuff for Splatterthon. He's gotten some things lined up for us, so we're going to start working on that content because that's going to be coming up real soon. And yeah, no, we did not forget about you guys. We're coming back in full force, full swing here. And yeah, we have a short film to accompany the channel here shortly, which I'm super excited to share. The trailer that you guys are going to see or have seen is based off of the festival cut. So, the color grading may not be what the final product looks like, but the content is all basically there. And yeah, we're gonna keep working. By now, I want to say that we're probably at the 85% mark as far as locking down the entire project and saying this is done. Let's put it out. And for a timeline, I did think about this. I know Luke and I discussed it a little bit. So with the Akron Independent Horror Short Film Festival, they are going to be announcing if you placed by August 15th. So we're thinking, if we place, then we will probably wait until about September or maybe even October 1st to release the short film. But if we, don't place and obviously, we don't get into the festival, I still think we're going to be doing some work with the festival, hint, hint. But we will definitely be posting that probably mid-August, early September. So definitely keep an eye out on that. It's going to fluctuate a little bit. We will keep you guys posted and updated. And yeah, I want to do a lot of fun stuff with this. I really want to build some hype up for this. I'm so very proud of it. It really did take a lot out of me. Like Luke can tell you, I was stressed to high heaven about all of this. We've never had a production quite this size of just getting enough friends and people and cast together. It's not a very big movie, but I mean, we really took it seriously. We wanted to come out and, take our first stab at it and hit it hard. Is it the most perfect and polished thing in the world? No, but I mean, we made it for, less than $1,000. So it's one of those things where it's like, I think for what we do have here, I'm just so proud of it and I'm so excited to share it.
Absolutely. And bringing this channel back, and yes, we do the reviews and those are perfect. A lot of fun, but some of the greatest stuff is being able to sit down with these directors and film creators and understand what goes into filmmaking and pick their brains. And one of the things that we always circle back to is get the film made, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Get something out there, because yes, you're never always going to be 100% happy with it. There's always going to be things you could change. There's things you always think you can do better, but to have that finished product at the end of the day, damn, it feels good, so it's like, yes, a lot of trials and tribulations, but we got here, we have a finished product, and we are so excited for everyone to see it.
Absolutely. But yeah, guys, that is everything that has been going on for basically the end of June and the entire month of July. Obviously, we saw Insidious The Red Door. We have Talk to Me coming up. I know Cobweb is something that we might get around to seeing. I want to see it. We just
Wherever
got to
it's
carve out a
playing.
little bit of time. I know it's not playing like super close to us right now.
Yeah.
But I do want to get around to seeing it. It looks really interesting. And of course, we do have some lovely screeners and things in our back pocket that we need to get to. So yeah, we'll be back in full force. And I know for some of you, this is going to be a great announcement. Honestly, it's kind of humbling to see how many of you guys asked about this. But yes, this Sunday, the Sunday Scaries is making its triumphant return. So yeah, you can basically count on us being back on our regular schedule as of right now. And yeah, we will talk to you guys on Sunday. So I am looking forward to it. We got a lot of great news. Maybe we can talk about some things that we missed while we were gone,
Yep.
just very briefly. But yeah, no, I think this will be a pretty thick episode of the Sunday Scaries. So yeah, I'm excited to get back to it. I love our movie news, and yeah, this is great. I cannot wait for you guys to check out Sycophant. Again, the trailer link is in the description. So if you guys want to click on that, or if you just want to go to the channel and click on it, feel free to watch it, share it, let everybody know, where they can find it, lead them to our channel if you can. And yeah, I just cannot wait to get this thing out there to you guys. So bear with us. Like we said, we want to see how far we get into this festival. And yeah, we will definitely get it out to you guys. So yeah, I guess that about wraps us up. So until next time, guys, I am Dylan Knoll.
And I'm Luke Janesco.
And remember, stay scared.